So 2 months ago, I made a video about Texas's US Senate election, and in that I said who I endorse and who I oppose. But since the election is coming up, I thought I'd talk about this candidate in the 2008 US Senate election in Texas. So in the Republican primary in that election, it was between John Cornyn, who is the incumbent, and Larry Kilgore, who is a Texas secession activist and telecommunications contractor. Surprisingly, the Republican primary wasn't very competitive, even in a red state like Texas. But Larry Kilgore is the one I want to talk about here, because his policies are very interesting, to say the least. So Kilgore is actually a perennial candidate. He tried running for governor of Texas in 2006, but placed second in the Republican primary. And as I said, he tried running for US Senator in 2008, but he placed last in the primary. His final campaign would be another run for governor in 2014, but he placed dead last in the primary election as well. Editing creepy, he also made a gubernatorial run in 2018, but placed dead last in the primary. So that would be the last political campaign of his so far. But to get to his positions, he is a Texas secessionist. He even believes Texas could secede without permission from the federal government. He even changed his name from Larry Scott Kilgore to Larry Secede Kilgore. But some other things he believes are that abortion, adultery, and homosexuality should be punished by the death penalty. And he believes being trans and using vulgar language should be punished by whipping. Now for the abortion thing, I could see where he's coming from, because abortion is definitely murder. Just because the baby's still in the womb, that doesn't mean it's not a human. But I feel like it should just be banned outright. But I guess there would still be ways to do it without a clinic. So I'll give him a pass there, but adultery is the next one. Adultery is pretty bad, but the government can't realistically ban that, I don't think. Let alone enforce the death penalty for that. And homosexuality. Now, listen, I don't personally support homosexuality. I think it's unnatural for humans, and I also don't believe in gay rights. I think they should be banned. But I don't think just simply being gay should be illegal, and it definitely shouldn't be punished by the death penalty. This is the US, not fucking Iran. We're Christian nationalists, not radical Islamists. And for his belief that being trans should be punished by whipping, I do believe gender reassignment surgery should be banned. Just act your gender. But punishing it by whipping, again, that's barbaric. His belief that swearing should be punished by whipping is also retarded. We have freedom of speech, brother. And I know this is for if Texas became its own country, so if he's constitutional or not is kind of off the table, but he's still quite an authoritarian, I'd say. Oh, and another belief of his is that Abraham Lincoln was the American equivalent to Adolf for these reasons. And yeah, some of his reasons do make sense. Those characteristics of Lincoln do seem a bit authoritarian, but he wasn't the equivalent to Hitler. But yeah, I just think Larry Kilgore is an idiot. I'm glad he didn't win that election, or either of those elections, and yeah, see ya.